All right, you guys. So now let's look at another example. All right, so I've got negative 4x plus 8y equals 40. And then I have negative 2x equals y. Okay. Now, we talked about in the last video about how you just need to stop for a moment. And you really need to look at what you've been given. All right. The first equation, let's just be honest, it's a mess. The second equation, now I know it's backwards, but it's still telling you something very specifically. I know it's saying negative 2x equals y, but if I read that the other direction, it's telling me that y equals negative 2x. So that means if I circle this, I can plug it in here. So it's just about taking a moment and thinking and just really looking at what you've been given. So now instead of writing y, I'm going to replace that with negative 2x and I'm going to solve. So negative 4x plus 8 times negative 2x equals 40. So instead of writing y, I replace the y with the negative 2x. So now I'm going to multiply and then I'm going to combine like terms. So negative 4x minus 16x equals 40. Negative 4 minus 16 is negative 20x equals 40. I'm going to divide by negative 20. So I get x equals negative 2. All right, now I'm going to take x equals negative 2 and I'm going to plug it in to whichever equation looks easier to me. Okay. It's all about what's easier to you. It's not about what's easier for me, what's easiest for you. If it's easier for you to take x equals negative 2 and plug it into the first equation, you do that. You will get the same answer. And I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. I'll give you two examples. I'll plug it into both. So if I take negative 4 and instead of x, I'm going to write negative 2 plus 8y equals 40. Or you could say negative 2 times, and instead of x, I'm going to replace that with negative 2 equals y. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you put the negative 2. You're going to get the same answer, I promise. So I get 8 equals 8y equals 40. Subtract 8. I get 8y equals 32. All right, divide by 8. So y equals 4. Okay, if I multiply negative 2 times negative 2, I get 4 equals y. So you can see I got the same answer. So whichever one, so if it's easier for you to plug it into the first one or the second one, whatever's, again, easiest for you, your answer is x equals negative 2, y equals 4. So whichever one you pick, okay, as being your approach in your notes, okay? So x equals negative 2, comma, 4. Submit my answer, yes, and there we go, okay? All right, let's look at our next level. So level 3, okay? All right, it says solve the system by substitution, okay? Now, if you're looking at that one, you're like, wait a minute, it's okay. It's pretty okay. So let's get a new piece of paper here. Okay. It doesn't look like it's okay, but I bet you if you look closely while I'm getting my piece of paper up, you should be able to say, okay, I know where she's going to go with this. All right. So negative 4x minus 4y equals 24, and 3x plus 10 equals y. There it is. Notice I said equals y. Okay. 3x plus 10. Okay. I'm going to plug that in for y. And yeah, it's going to be a big equation, but that's okay. So negative 4x minus 4, parentheses. I need parentheses to type in or to plug in 3x plus 10 equals 24. Okay. All right. So whatever. Now, here's one thing I need to caution you against. Don't take what you've circled and plug it back into the same equation. Take what you've circled, plug it into the other equation. All right, I'm going to distribute and combine like terms. So negative 4x minus 12x minus 40 equals 24. Combine like terms, so I get negative 16x minus 40 equals 24. I'm going to add 40, so negative 16x equals 64. I'm going to divide by negative 16, so I get x equals 4, negative 4. All right, now again, is it easier for you to plug in x into this equation, or is it easier for you to plug in x equals negative 4 into this equation? Again, like I said, whatever's easiest for you. All right, I'm going to tell you what's easiest for me. It's the second equation. Okay, so 3 parentheses, I'm going to plug in negative 4. Oops, put my negative sign there. Plus 10 equals y. So negative 12 plus 10 equals y. And negative 12 plus 10 is negative 2 equals y. So there's my answer. Okay, so negative 4 here, comma, negative 2 here. Submit my answer. There we go. Okay. Remembering too that you can check your work. You can check it before you even type it into Delta Math. You can check your work on Desmos by typing in this one and this one into um, into line 1 and line 2 of Desmos. Okay, you've got it. I think you've got enough examples. If you get stuck, please let me know. Send me a picture of whatever you're working on, and I'll send you back a hint. But I think you're good to go. Good luck.